So I was just going around my minions were full, so I was like, okay, I'll go check on my husband as well. And what do I find? This thing, this little thing, this piece of garbage. This is what I find. This piece of fucking garbage is what I find it here. Enchanted packed ice is what I find. Now, that's concerning. And so let me just show you how concerning exactly. So I have Desmos in here. So 160 ice cube. Oh wait, no, squared. My God, I'm stupid. Can't speak. No. So then I go to this side and go times 64. Okay, so that's already more ice than I have per stack of enchanted packed ice, and that times 21 stacks, 34 million ice. So I then go measure my time, and it turn measure how much time it takes it to mine one single ice block, and so it's 13.37, almost exactly. Couldn't exactly measure it precisely, but you know, of course I can. Can't stop it on the millisecond. After all, this is by milliseconds. So, then we go times 160 squared, 342,000 seconds. That's already a lot of time. But, you know, it's only a couple days. It's only a couple of days. So it's not much. So then I go... Actually, it's only a couple of days. You know, like maybe 3 or 4 days, maybe. So I then go... Okay? Into... Here. Then I go... Boom, boom. Boom. Times 64. I'm just gonna put this in here so it will be perfectly accurate. Or at least as perfectly accurate as possible. And then that times 21. 460 million. 100... No. 460 million. 13,568. So then I go open up another window. Ask how? No. So I go and also I do this calculation here. So a day is made up of 86,400 seconds. Just like, for example, 60 squared is an hour times 24, 86,400. So then I go and divide 460 million. No, that's 360. 460 million. 13,568 divided by, of course, 86,400. That turns out to be 5,324 days. So how much is 460 million? 13,000. That was pretty much a calculation, by the way. I put it in here just for the sake of it. 468. 568, oh my god. Seconds. How... No, I'm gonna shoot that. How many years? Because I know we're in the years category already. 14 and a half years! 14 and a half fucking years! 14 and a half fucking years! That'll be half my life, by the way. By the time it'll finish, it'll be right about half my life. Alright, it'll be close to half my life. By the time it'll finish. Yeah? That's fucking insane. So, like, then I decided to go and do something different. Okay? So I go into Desmos. I go and delete this for 21 million seconds. That's a lot more manageable. Now we're not going to be needing the years part anymore. We're just going to be measuring the days. 21 million. 905,000. 408. Okay? 253 days and a half. Not much, but still nearly an entire fucking school year for a single stack of enchanted packed ice. And by the way, for reference, an entire school year is enough to make one piece of frozen blaze. One fucking piece of frozen blaze per school year. Like, what the fuck? And you might tell me, then make it faster. That you might as well just make it faster. There's upgrades. Well, what upgrades exactly? What upgrades? What upgrades are available to me? Specifically. What upgrades? 3,000 bits. I can't even use bits. I have to use a cookie. And I don't even have any bits to claim. Okay, by now I don't even have any bits to claim anymore. So I'm absolutely fucking screwed. I'm gonna be here for months. Let me just go and just really quickly. So I calculated also beforehand, like a while ago, the average amount of days per month is 30.4. Okay, 30.4. So I'm just gonna divide 253.5 days. I'm not gonna include the rest of the decimals. That's already not gonna matter. The half already barely matters. Divided by 30.4. Our average days in a month number. 8.5 and 8 months. Months! Okay? So if I waited since January, it still wouldn't be fall. Or it would be fall, but I mean, it would be done with a single stack. If I waited since fucking January, it would have been filled only a couple of days ago. Alright, if I waited since fucking January. Alright, it's January we're talking about. 8 days into 8 months and 22 months. Oh my god. 8 months and 22 days ago we're talking about. That's the order of magnitude we're talking about here. Yeah? Also, how the fuck do the chickens get up there? And this one's the answer. So like, how? What? What am I supposed to do? By now. I'm absolutely screwed. But with that, will be a 12th of what I have. Yeah, I have 12. I have 12 enchanted places by now. Like, bro, what? What do you mean? What do you fucking mean I have to wait 8.5 months to make a piece of blaze armor? Now, yes, I'm doing grinding on the side and stuff like that, but, you know, still absolutely fucking absurd. So, yeah. I'm absolutely screwed. Okay? This will kill me. Okay? Yeah. This is insane. Alright, this is absolutely insane. And you might tell me, did you buy all the stuff for the blaze equipment and maybe all the stuff for the enchanted with the frozen blaze? No! No, I can't. No. Look at those numbers. Look at those fucking numbers. I have to spend $1 million if I want to complete the second piece. There are 2 more to go. And they take up most of the stuff. They take up 15 of the 22. They take up 15 of the 24 enchanted blaze rod. Okay? So like, basically, yeah, not only am I screwed on the ice side, but also on the blaze side. I'm gonna go measure up in there as well. Actually, wait, that won't be accurate. Because I have to craft it myself. So like, you see? You see what I'm concerned? You see why I'm incredibly concerned about myself and my own well-being? You see why? This is absurd. Yeah, that's yeah. So yeah, those are the scales. Now I can also give stuff to my blaze minions too, but that'll be also a lot. It's truly not personal. So yeah, this will kill me. I will die. You like really? So yeah, I would just want to see if the compactor, like, if the normal compactor. No, it's hardstone I'm looking at. Cobble. Yes. No, that's the auto smelter. Not the correct thing. Compact. Here we go. Into the block form. Yeah, useless. It just makes diamond blocks at a time, basically. And so, I use a super compactor 3000. Okay? They're enchanted form. Enchanted form. It said enchanted form, not double enchanted form. But like, I mean, I guess it somewhat makes sense, maybe. But like, what? How am I supposed to deal with that? That's fucking insane. Also, I finished up the Rod of Legends. So you might ask me, well, Techno, if you finished the Rod of Legends, why do you still have it up? Why do you still have up those minions? And especially two of them. Well, the Rod of Legends isn't the only thing from the Lily Pad collection. There was also this beautiful little thing. Yes, I do want to upgrade my frog to Mythic. I want to completely max out my frog. But, you know, that's not really... You know, I don't have my today, so... Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm absolutely screwed. And also, another thing. Yesterday I discovered the settings menu of this thing. I didn't know about it. Apparently there was this widget thing. And so I enabled literally almost everything. So, like, I didn't know. Right? I didn't know. I just did not know that this exists. So, like, you know. That was nice, I guess. Priority, so, like... Okay, I'm gonna go in normal stuff. I'm just gonna go into the first one. Yeah. I gone about it yesterday. Yeah. So I'm gonna pause this stream. I'm gonna end it, and then I'm gonna go and start up the actual part of the stream, which this was supposed to be originally. I mean, it wasn't supposed to be a skyblock from scratch stream, but you know, you understand me.